All right, welcome to Studio 40 Live, everybody. It is a Wednesday, and we are starting things off, Scott, with some candy.
With a chocolatier.
Yes, with a beautiful hat.
Thank you.
Really?
Thank you very much.
Is that the official I make delicious chocolate hat?
It's supposed to be.
When you're like, guys, no, I make really good chocolate. They're like, here's your hat, sir.
Yes.
And that's how it works.
Yes, that's how it happens.
Nice.
There you
Well,
go,
welcome to the
Eric
show.
Straub in the house. Am I saying that correctly?
It's beautiful.
All right, so 3D Candies. Tell us how you got into the whole candy world.
Well, one year I had a just prolific number of pecans, and I got tired of pecan pie, and I thought, man, I got to learn how to make a turtle. So I started playing with caramel recipes until I came down with one that everybody wanted to have more, and then pretty soon it wasn't a hobby anymore, it was an obligation.
Oh, boy.
And then pretty soon, okay, well, we're gonna have to make this pay.
Yeah, right.
And so then we made gourmet caramels. We made them out of jalapenos, we made them out of blue cheese, we made them out of raspberry.
Just experimenting and trying.
Yeah, just came out of nowhere. We had all these different ideas, and it was fun.
And now you've landed, am I reading guilt-free, keto, diabetic friendly
These
stuff?
are the guilt-free section of the
So how did you pivot to something that way?
So we would have people that would come up to us regularly and say, do you have anything sugar-free? Do you have anything sugar-free? And I would look at them and say, what am I supposed to caramelize?
You're right.
You got to have something to caramelize. Until one day, a broker out of Illinois said, I need you to make something low glycemic. Talk to this gal. Only talk to Shannon. And so I had called her down in Las Vegas, and she said, yeah, I'm using this stuff called allulose. It cooks like sugar, it tastes like sugar, it digests nicely like sugar, except it doesn't metabolize, so there's no caloric impact.
Wow.
So she said, and I'm copying my vendor on this email. And so he got a hold of me and sent me some samples, and we started making caramel out of it.
How about that?
What a great story.
Well, you deserve a hat like that to come up with that. I mean, to figure that type of
That's
thing
a
out.
lot of emailing and cross-country discussion to come up with the perfect recipe. And what do people say when they're eating this stuff? I mean,
They say, I can't tell the difference. It tastes just like regular caramel.
That you'd like to hear that. That's what you need.
Yeah,
all right,
we do.
so let's go over with what we got here in front.
Okay,
obviously very colorful.
So all the way on the left is the salted. This is the first one that we made. We took this to JDRF, which is now called Breakthrough TD1 for the juvenile diabetes.
Yep.
And they all tried it, and nobody had any blood sugar impact. And I said to them, okay, now that we're good with that one, I'm going to make some flavors. And I started talking about the different flavors, and a 16-year-old kid stood up in the back of the room and said, flavors? Nobody offers us flavors. It's sugar-free. You take it or leave it. And I thought, no, not anymore.
That hit you.
Not anymore. And so I started making these different flavors. There's a ginger, there's a licorice, there's a cinnamon and spice, there's some with almonds, some with pecans. And that they sold really well, and we sell them in individual sleeves, and we went to various places in the country and sell them. But this last year, I started making the bonbons, which is the third one from the left.
Yeah, beautiful.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know.
And they are also diabetic friendly, but they're also vegan.
Okay.
So because somebody come up and say, oh, you know, I've got this, it's good that I need something else. And so now these are all vegan. And then the last thing that I made, and this has only been made for about a month, is the Blue Note. It's the one that we made with Fondant Bear blue cheese, but now it's in the diabetic variety. And we gave it a little bit of a twist there with the blue on the top. And
is there any way we can sample anything?
Any of them.
Oh, okay. I just figured I'd throw that out there.
I opened them all ahead of time.
I kind of want to try. What do you want to try?
In? I don't know. I feel like I should feel like a scientist. I mean, chocolatier should choose for us.
Well, if you want to be the safest, you'd try the salted. If you wanted to be the bravest, you'd go with the Blue Note.
Okay, well, all of them both will each have one of each. Okay.
Where can people find?
They look great like
only
this.
online.
We should just open them up.
Only online.
Yeah.
Only online.
Look at that. See, they pop open.
These are all the citrus flavors.
Get that camera in there to take a look at that. Huh?
I didn't think there was any blue foods.
There isn't. You'll want to get that all the way into your mouth. It might blue your lips.
The whole thing.
I don't know for sure. But
I look like I kissed a Smurf.
He doesn't know what's going to happen.
I came home the other day and asked my wife if she'd been eating. She said, no, I haven't had any. And I said, well, I don't know. Your lips are pretty blue.
Oh, come on.
I mean, that's one of the greatest pieces of chocolates I've ever had.
No sugar in this?
There is a sugar. It's called allulose, but it doesn't metabolize. And so it does all that you want a sugar to, but metabolize. Though there are tears that are shed across the counter when we have them with diabetes.
So I can eat all of these right now.
And then I would shed a tear.
I don't know.
That's incredible.
Thank you.
And what a cool thing that you've done for people that otherwise probably felt like, I mean, they were never going to be able to have a sweet, and you've stepped in.
I come from a family of ministry, and that's what this has become. I thought it was an entrepreneurial affair, but no, it's
well, you're kind of a
ministry.
scientist. Like you're a chef meets scientist, candy guy, philanthropist.
Oh, that's
doing
good.
it
I
all.
gotta have a bonbon next.
3D Candies. Get those orders in now. He's at the Sacramento Chocolate Salon, which is at the Citizen Hotel Ballroom. Will be. Check him out. January 26th is that date. But head online, 3dcandies.com. That was delicious.
That's great. Mouth is watering like a real piece of chocolate, because that is a real piece of chocolate.